Hey guys, welcome back to Semper Mechanic. My name's Thomas, and today's video, we're going to be talking about the 5 times you can sue your mobile mechanic. Because trust me, I'm an expert. I've been sued a few different times, but I won both of mine, and it's because it wasn't one of these 5 things. Hey guys, how you feeling? You feeling good mentally? You feeling good physically? That's good to hear. Just 2 days ago, I was inducted into my high school Hall of Fame, so now it's not Semper Mechanic, it's Al Bundy Jr. Mechanic, because I'm just like him. That's all I do is talk about my high school career 20 years ago. But it was pretty cool. They gave me my little plaque, and I was happy about it. But anyway, today is not about me. I'm a narcissist, so I'd like it to be, but it's not. Now look, getting car repairs, that shit's scary. You're talking about spending money that you didn't think you had to spend. Now you got to figure out the time, and time is money. I mean, you might have to pick up your kids. You have work. This could be your only car. You got to find a mechanic or a mobile mechanic that you trust, because now you got to worry about if the repair's actually getting done right. And a lot of times you get a good mechanic or even a great mechanic that takes care of you, gets you back on the road in a timely manner, a safe manner. It didn't cost you an arm and a leg. You didn't have to refinance your house. And now you're back on the road. Everything's good to go. But what if you get one of the bad guys? Just what if? Listen, if you go to a mechanic and you bring your car in there, you expect it to get fixed and get fixed correctly. So if you take it in there and they put a part on there that doesn't fix the problem, and you have paid them and they won't reimburse you, look, you might have a lawsuit on your hands. When you go out to dinner, you don't pay them not to eat. You pay them to eat a good meal. Same thing with your car. You're not paying them just to bullshit. You're paying them to fix it. But with that being said, and with all these cases, you got to have paperwork. Make sure you have your receipts for everything. If not, it's going to be he said, she said. And you're a person, and they're going to be a business. And these lawsuits can be slow and tedious and draw out for a very long time. But to make it go faster or maybe have them settle, make sure you have all the paperwork that they give you. And that's it for number 1. So we're going to move on to the second reason you can sue your mechanic or sue your mobile mechanic. And that is if he's giving you false estimates or not giving you any estimates at all. Most states have some kind of customer protection laws that are set forth. Check your state law, but it's probably almost every state that has it. When you take your car to a garage or call a mobile mechanic, they're supposed to give you a written estimate, and you have to sign it agreeing to pay the price that's stated on there. They also have to state if they're going to be using rebuilt parts or new parts or whatever. They have to state that shit. Because what they'll do is not give you an estimate, but then when you come to pick up your car, they're like, okay, it's $2,800. And you're like, you said it was $2,000. They're like, yeah, we found a couple other things that we didn't know about and we had to fix up to get your car running. And there's nothing you can do because you didn't sign an estimate or you didn't sign the contract. And if they didn't give you one or they tried to charge you more than what you both agreed to, now you have a reason to take them to court. But make sure you have your copy. Number 3 is breaching your warranty or not honoring the warranty. Now this happens with dealerships and shops more than mobile mechanics. So let me give you an example. Somebody called me to replace their alternator. So I go out and I buy the alternator, correct? AutoZone gives me a 3-year warranty. That's for the part. So when I come back to the person, I tell them, hey, here's a remanufactured alternator. Has a 3-year warranty on it. This part does. Now I will give you a 6-month warranty. If your cart breaks down and it's involving this part right here, I'll come out for free and replace it. Now the part's good for 3 years. I'm not giving a 3-year warranty myself. I'm giving you 6 months. So in 2 months, you're driving down the road and your car breaks down. You call me and say, hey, the alternator's no good. And then I don't show up. Or I keep ghosting you. Or I come out and look at it and say, no, it's not the alternator. It's something else. Because I don't want to do that work for free. So now I'm in breach of my contract or breach of the warranty. And if that happens, then you do have a lawsuit on your hands. But that warranty can be tricky because if you've had other mechanics work on that, that can void your warranty. So make sure you look at the fine small print because you might have missed a couple oil changes. And because of that, now you don't have a warranty. And before we get to number 4, yes, this is all sweat. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. It's late August. It's 96 degrees. I'm out here dying just to give you guys a video to watch. But the show must go on. So with number 4, it's fraud. So you call them and say, hey, my car won't start. Can you come out and look at it? I'm like, okay. So I come out, you pay me $60. I look around the vehicle and I test everything and I come to you and I'm like, hey brother, you need a starter. That's why your car won't start. and I give you a price of $500. So here you are paying me $500. I tell you to go inside, just relax, you know, I got this. So now you go inside, you're watching TV, and you think I'm out there replacing the starter. But the truth is, I'm out there replacing just a battery terminal that was loose. Cost me $10 to fix, but I charged you $500. But if you don't know anything about cars, you're not going to catch it. You're just going to come out and see that I got your car started. You're going to be happy as hell, and you're going to pay me that money, leave me a good review, and you'll call me back. Or we don't even put any parts on. We give you a false diagnosis, tell you what you need, and don't put any of the parts on. And a lot of mechanics do that to make more money. You need just an air filter, and they charge you a PCV valve, you know, anything. And the way you prove this is the paperwork. Make sure you get the estimate. He's going to say, I'm buying a starter brand new for $300. Make sure you get the receipt from the store that he bought it from, showing how much he paid for it, what was the name brand of it, was it a Duralast starter? That way when you find out if he's pulling a scam on you, you can take him to court and you got your proof. Because remember, in court, it ain't what you know, it's what you can prove. Boy, our last one was really messed up. Number 5, when a mobile mechanic or a mechanic puts an improper lien on your vehicle. So everybody knows when you get your car fixed, you have to pay the bill. Whatever the estimate was, you have to pay that. If you don't, the mechanics will not release your car. So say you drop your car off, he looks at it and says it's going to be $500 for the starter. You come to pick it up and you only have $300. You're like, here you go, man, I'll pay you the rest. And he says, no, you got to pay me now or you're not going to get your car. You can't just go in there and get your car. And if you call the cops, they're going to tell you it's a civil suit. If he has possession of your car and you owe it, the cop will not go in there and get it. He's going to make you go to court. And I have filed mechanic liens before. If somebody hasn't paid their bill and I've gave them enough time, you know, there's certain steps that you have to take to file a mechanic lien. Like mine, I had to wait 30 days for this. I had to do a written warning and then serve him with papers. I mean, there's steps that you have to complete to actually get the lien on the vehicle. But he could lie. But say you know that he's charging you for the starter and you knew it was just a battery cable and he wants you to pay $500. And you're like, no, dude, I know what it is. I'm only going to give you $20 or $12 for what you fixed. You don't have a receipt. You don't have anything, man. I'm not paying you that. Well, what he can do is keep your car and try to file a false lien. Now you can go ahead and sue him. And this one will also fall over into criminal court because if he filed an improper lien, he can be charged with receiving stolen property. He can be charged with fraud. He can be charged with theft by deception. So there's actually criminal charges that can be brought up against him. I mean, these cases can play out for 1 to 2 years. So you got to be very careful on who you pick. Now, all right, with all that being said, there's one secret weapon, one thing you can do to eliminate all that. And what it is to hire me, your favorite mobile mechanic. So if you live in Columbus, Ohio, I'll take care of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. Now, if you do want something that costs you, you can donate to the channel, and that'll help me get the mobile mechanic work truck back up. So if you'd like to, I have my Cash App and PayPal right here on the screen. If you don't, I still love you. And like I always say, Semper Fi, till next time.